this is going to hurt, isn't it?
Shields up.
I feel like we've done something wrong here.
Yeah, I have a feeling we've done something wrong here as well. Ow.
No.
Come on. Oh, does it have to be out?
Press X?
Yeah, I'm pressing X.
Yeah.
What about the target? I just realised what I did! I'm trying to get used to the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I understand. If we die here, we die here. Oh boy. Hey! Oh no. Ow!
Because I don't know what the hell I did to cause this combat. Well, actually, I know I failed the persuasion check, but like, I don't know what caused me to have to do the persuasion check. Because I just got accused of the murder.
Ow.
This isn't going well.
Ow.
This is going...
This is going awful.
Target cycling. Second... okay. Might as well. I have 2 actions left. Ow.
Now where did I leave my caliber?
Okay. Ow.
Ow. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, we've got that. Cycle through targeting.
Alright, nope, hold on. 2!
Now, to be honest, they should be really realizing that.
Stop playing. Does not break invisibility or sneaking. Okay. Go up. Damn it. Damn it! Oh, I took it for 4. Well
Hold
done.
on.
Ow.
Here comes... I'm about to die
Ow.
here.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm about to die here.
Oh. Heal? Oh, you haven't. Oh, dear.
Oh, and I missed. Oh. Oh dear. This bodes well.
This bodes well indeed. Oh, I pressed X.
You've got one of your spells back, I think. I think you just healed her.
Okay. Oh god. Ow!
Yeah.
Okay, so this is definitely a fail.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what caused the fight. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Ow. Ow. Oh no!
Your party has been defeated.
Right.
Look, game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we literally have no idea what just happened there.
Yeah, I don't know what caused the fight. I really don't.
We did say at the beginning of this we've never played a game like this, so
Yeah,
we need to get our bearings.
Yeah, and throwing us into a frigging fight against things that are designed solely to be overpowering, I guess, is not good. I know I messed up. I messed up somewhere. I know it was me that did it. But I don't know how. That's the problem. Okay, so...
Although, better keep them.
Right, we know all this. Get the gold. Was there something in the box?
Yes, there was. There's a bucket helmet.
Oh!
So, if you go to equipment... So... Yeah, 2 physical armor. -1 initiative, but...
I like this.
There
I
you
like
go.
this a lot.
Right, so I'm going to go
Okay?
up here. Yes, we...
Right. The book. To which then we go... What? And then read that. Right.
Another cabinet.
Empty.
Ooh, hello. Ooh, a blank piece of paper that can craft a spell.
Go to press L, R1.
It's also being arrested by the...
Yeah, that's what we got before. Press R1. There you go, chapter 1. Oh, God!
Okay, so there's a lot of reading there. Well, it's an RPG, of course there's going to be a lot of
Why,
reading.
you're looking a bit more chipper.
Alright, let's do this.
Yes. Look, there you are. In the meantime, you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officer's quarters.
Okay.
Hopefully we don't start a fight.
Good gods, there's been a murder here.
That can't be natural. Quite the mess they made.
I don't want to talk to them because I'm just like, if I talk to them, are they just going to attack me?
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Oh boy.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Ask if you can lend a hand in the investigation.
Aren't you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you no herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Okay, open the door.
Ugly sight, isn't it?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
this is where we were before.
And under our protection. We're extremely lucky
Ah.
to avoid walk and follow the
Did you
source
touch the
of
body?
this.
No.
Oh, you stole. You accidentally did that.
Yeah, I was...
Right. Okay. If I'm right that she wasn't the man, she was his captor.
Yeah, do that. Inform the...
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him.
Yeah, that's
we'll
where-
find out who did this.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I'm sure I could say maybe you can. You are a sorcerer after all.
Yes,
Not
we'll
with
go
that
with that.
collar on, you aren't. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How
Oh,
about
wow.
that?
Don't say you'll let her know if you hear anything. Just say that you're no stitch. Laugh. She really thinks she'd help a magister. Someone who's keeping you until lock and key. Tell her your price is considerably higher than that.
Yeah.
We're going with that one.
Not in here, it isn't.
Oh, it fucking is.
You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to run the risk of starting the fight again.
Yeah.
Be
Oh,
good,
dear.
you scallywags.
Wait.
It was one of them. I know it. You put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate. They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
Okay.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Okay.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, kiddo. You hear that?
Oh, beast.
Girl, telling me you ought to think twice before addressing you like a
He
child.
turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a kiddo to me. Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
Ask what you're meant to be hearing.
The ship, of course.
Quieten and listen to the sound
A
of the
wave
ships.
of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And
Say the sound.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
that isn't anger. It's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
It's a mouse.
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back, the other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news.
Okay, so what's it supposed to be?
The wheel, don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. For
Yeah, we're heading to Fort Joy.
weird. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Tell me you shouldn't talk about that, about such a magnificent beard. Ask why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about the place. No, he must be a practiced sailor. Ask what the figure means to him.
Captain,
Yeah, let's go with the van.
actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
Okay.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank ye kindly, kiddo.
Cock an eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan you want in, say nothing, but look him over once leaving. You may want to find him again inside Fort Joy. Yeah. We're a little early on for...
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
Yeah, you don't want to absorb the detail of my body.
He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Asking who you're talking to. Reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin.
I mean, he's literally just done that to you, so... ask him what the book he's reading.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Tell them about the war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. It dwarfed everything that went before. The history of the undead. You have some personal experience of history. You've seen a lot in the last couple of centuries.
Scholar.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before.
Ooh.
Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
If he wants legends, he shouldn't be reading history books.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Okay, so I'm going to speak to this clearly.
Whatever.
Yeah, this person that clearly is either has an issue or is
An
hiding
elf
something.
sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
Ah, Sybil.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
What are you
Rolling
doing?
dice. Deciding fates.
Whose fate is she
Don't worry,
deciding?
honey. It isn't yours.
Well, I gathered that.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fate with dice, can she?
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last.
I'd rather,
Shall I?
I'd rather you didn't, thank you.
You know where her tongue is.
You don't know where her tongue has been.
That red-cheeked refusal tells me more than licking you would. But
Pardon?
suit yourself, darling.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Well, well. What have we here?
We have a
fresh
lizard.
face in this stale hell.
I don't have a
Let's
face.
size you up, shall we?
Well,
See
you
if
do.
you'll do.
Just not skin in front of it.
There's just a bucket on top of it.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with
Quite
the
a few
intent of
considering the
inspecting
bucket.
your teeth.
What on earth is he doing? The nerve, stop his hand up. Let's see where this leads.
There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Wait, are you a slaver? Wait, what?
You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this.
Sounds like he is.
Can you cook?
Nathan say you can hardly tell turkey from turnip. Undead say you can, but that your sense of taste isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game.
Depends how well the good the dog is
Is
at
it chess? Yeah.
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Bum look like a baron. Stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garb and say these provide cool in the summer. I'm gonna go with that
tell
one.
From your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style, I shouldn't be getting my hopes up.
No.
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
The top one. even though you're undead, you do have a
Very
sense.
big.
You're an
I am an
inquisitor.
inquisitor.
I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle and the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit.
Wow.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Staring like he was looking for you to be just what?
My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of my disheartening refusal to live here.
I like him.
What?
I like him. I like the Red Prince. The Red Prince is pretty good.
Hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Okay.
We've got quite a few bullets
I'm
here.
trying to concentrate.
You one of them? A Divine Order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
Okay, I thought you were actually going to give us evidence there, but apparently you didn't.
Oh, there you are. Wife.
Pardon?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Play that one and take it on with a grin. Tell the children they must be mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so
I like the
funny?
name.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
So that's true enough. Shake a hand. Lothe, you presume.
You presume right.
And then man murder, they're
Nope,
having a ball.
trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. Take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer.
Okay.
As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
That was weird.
That was weird.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Okay. Thanks for telling me what options available in dialogue. How the world reacts to your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and background tags. Origin characters have unique origin tags.
Yeah, which we've already.
Okay.
He dares beckon you like a common servant? I mean, you're an inquisitor. How dare he?
Suit yourself. Was just going to adjust your collar for you. It pinches, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the Summer Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
As if and where the mattress accused him of murder. Sound like an optional part of the ship to hang around, take your leave.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing.
Okay.
Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword, and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
What he did to find himself the master's
Yeah.
subordinate.
So all these are the.
Yeah, these are the characters.
Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
Say that you stuck yours.
No.
Did he do it?
The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Oh.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Think about where you're heading.
The joy. I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
The mayor.
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the divine
No,
himself.
not really.
My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You? What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
See, it's Gil.
Refuse to give him your name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
He'll remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I always do. Now away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips, as he leans back against the wall.
Okay.
Picking us off one by one.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
It's a register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
God, like a dog struck in a ship's side with a corpse and a murderer on the loose.
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Oh, hello.
We can now go in.
I was about to say, could you save the game? I'm about to do something that may end up being really stupid, but no, we'll go in there first.
Oh yeah, I can save the game.
No, we'll go in here first.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But
Oh.
of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Oh, she's going to get out, isn't she?
This may be the perfect opportunity to create immunity. Tell the woman you stand by. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by their overs whose lives must end.
Yeah.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Oh.
Oh, this
I'm
isn't
just
good.
about to create a scene.
I would rather you
Sure,
didn't
mate,
do this.
quickly. If she casts source, the Void Woken will come. They'll end us off.
She smiles with
Oops,
wicked
I called the button.
satisfaction.
Precisely.
Wendigo, you source. Oh! So fight.
Should have saved it.
What's happening?
Hey!
We've
Level
got to
up
get
again.
out of here.
Chapter 1, the mayor. She just absolutely killed everyone.
I don't think you just killed everybody.
She said jailing.
The
Beast
dwarf
is.
lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Oh god, I'm a fat. Oh no. Oh no, I'm a fat.
He's not dead. Okay, so you're not dead, you're not dead. Namaya's dead. So basically the characters have survived, but...
Staff. Dagger. Two-handed mace.
Magister Victor is dead.
Wow. There's weapons here, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his eyes flicker open.
Lucian.
Ivan cries out. Then his